pick his shots, maybe look for some parries. I feel like people don't parry against Sep as much as they should. Like, his arrows are big, but they are all, like, relatively slow, and they're kind of reactable. So I imagine he's going to kind of, like, walk his way in there and then start short hopping and getting his aerials going.
Well, where Ned gets the mix-up, right, is his ground speed and, like, when he's going to specifically choose the aerial, or if he's going to, like, feint and auto-cancel on it and then just land and then turn around and grab. That movement trick is really what saves Ned from some of those, like, just parry it, bro. Not to say, your point was more nuanced than that, but just...
No, I know what you mean. I know what you mean, yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of Atata's game plan is always going to that platform and then using the PK fire down at that angle like we just saw there. But I feel like Sephiroth, with being in the air a lot, is going to have a really good answer to that using back air just to catch him and outrange him. I don't think that Atata's going to be able to rack up a lot of damage with that PK fire like we've seen in previous sets.
Yeah, I don't imagine Sephiroth getting clipped too often. Maybe at the ledge, but in neutral. I mean, Sephiroth is kind of always jumping, so it might be a little hard to actually tag him with that.
It's crazy, bro. Like, the sword is longer than PK Fire.
It actually is. Ooh, that could be huge.
Yeah,
Catch him on the platform.
Yeah, the PK Thunder is going to be like a big issue off stage for Sephiroth, I feel like, though. He does have that up B, and he's able to snap to the ledge, but have to be really careful if Atata's able to set up at the ledge. Have to worry about this PK Thunder here. Also have to worry about, like, down smash if he's able to set up in enough time.
Yeah, and it could be tricky, too, just because, like, Sephiroth can kind of, like, poke from the ledge, kind of not, depending on how he does his up B, but I'm sure Atata's got a plan.
And so far, it's working out pretty brilliantly here in this first game on Pokemon Stadium. 140% to 48, and it really has just been kind of like scrappy moments that Atata has been winning out on the damage count.
Yeah, I really love his grounded gameplay. Make sure to stay out of the air when going against Sephiroth. Making sure he's able to pull that shield out when needed. Ooh, okay.
Using a real long stall on the recovery just to avoid any of those sword shenanigans, like the sweet spot forward tilts there that Ned is going for on these ledge get-ups.
Yeah, getting off of ledge seems impossible here. We see a lot of the time Atata uses like a jump fair right there to get off the ledge, but if Ned's ready for it, he can definitely punish him for it. And yeah, he's just going to go off stage and kill him with that. It definitely looked like this was going in Atata's favor, but it seems like he's really struggling to get this killing hit right here.
Yeah, he really just ran off stage and just poked him in the eyeball. He said, I'm fed up with this. Like, you will suffer, child.
Yeah, seeing Sephiroth alive at 168% was actually kind of wild there. But sadly, the 2 kill moves that he hit with cross stage, so Ned just living longer. Sephiroth with Rage. Not too fun to deal with.
Yeah. Rage and Wing is a lot to deal with for anybody, honestly.
Ned plays so well with that resource as well. Like, that whole edge guard he got on the first stock was just afforded by the fact that he got a 3rd jump.
I'm actually surprised we're not seeing Ned try to use down air to 2-frame the up B.
That will come out later, I
free
think.
Kill.
Honestly, yeah. There's no way Ness lives it.
It's a set play thing for Ned on with the whether he goes for the 2-frame forward tilt on the ledge or the dares on the ledge.
Got it.
I do like that Atata is keeping really close in Ned's face. He's trying to, like, not let him, like, get his comfort zone in. He's, like, right in Sephiroth's grill, and that's, like, kind of how you have to play this matchup. But Ned is still weathering the storm really well with those nairs on his shield.
I was scared for the PK Thunder 2 attempt, but Ned somehow navigates it and gets the stage control for his troubles, and that down smash. Ooh.
That was scary. I thought he was going to go for an up air there. A lot of the time we see Atata use the double jump around the ledge, trying to like navigate his way back to center stage. But if Ned gets a good read on it, that up air has a huge hitbox. It is pretty slow, but if he's able to catch like an air dodge preemptively, it can be a huge problem for Atata.
Ooh, and speaking of catching it preemptively, that up air is just such a massive problem. It just commands so much space doing it from the platform or just retreating away, like I said initially. Ness really can't, like, counter that button. He has to just, like, respect it and just fully leave and reset neutral, and that's what Ned wants. He wants you to be, like, approaching from mid-range, struggling to try to find something.
And as a floaty character, it's just hard for him to get down from that position. Particularly from the center of Stadium 2, right?
Yeah.
It takes forever to get to one of the left or right platforms.
Ned running away with it right now. Oof, dash attack. Big damage. Things not looking good at all.
That's so sick.
I love when he does that.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
He knew. He knew. Like, Ned was like,
he's like, I'm not making it back.
He's going for, like, the suicide up B or a dare or
counter. Yeah, counter.
Atata was like, all right, clip this. I'll take myself out. Yeah. No Twitch clip for you.
It was dealer's choice the way Ned could have finished off with Ness without a jump there. And, yeah, it was a really close opening salvage of that game. Yep. But it just turned Ned's way as soon as he was able to find that edge guard on the side and then just run away with the 3rd stock.
I feel like it was one of those games to where it was closer than, like, the stock count showed. Because they were, like, playing, like, Atata was playing it very well, but just the simple fact that he was not able to solidify that stock Early on, Ned was able to get that first kill. I think even more so with Ness being a character, not having disjoints or a way to really deal with the disjoints, it makes it that much harder to approach a character like Sephiroth. So if he's able to get the first stock in this game, we could see things turn around in game 2.
You mentioned Ned lived to 170.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Versus Ness with Sephiroth. That's not how you draw it up, no matter how you shake it.
You know what? There was a small moment where I think Ned did like an unsafe F tilt on Atata's shield at like 120 on the right side.
Yeah.
And Atata didn't pull the trigger for the back throw, and I'm like, oh, I'll get another opportunity. And then Ned just did not put himself in a bad position for like 2 full minutes after that.
I know exactly what you're talking about because he like kind of walked away. And I was like, all right, I kind of feel it. He was like, you know what? I want my shield, bro.
Yeah, he wasn't confident, but you gotta take the chance when you can get him.
I love that movement that we were seeing from Atata, using the fair and kind of drifting back with it, trying to bait out grab. Oh, gosh!
No!
He's been beheaded.
He's a child!
He's trying to bait out grab and then able to get a fair to punish the whiff grab too. But I feel like a lot of Atata's game plan is also like running up and shielding, trying to pressure Ned's shield and try to get as close as possible. But
Okay.
Ooh.
They're silent.
Yeah, both players are just going off right now, and that's something you see when you have like 16 different sets in bracket. Like, eventually you just know everything the other person wants.
Oh my gosh.
Again?
Gosh, dang,
The
bro.
pressure off stage is insane.
Oh, he
and
might be
taking away
done.
the triple jump. Okay, well, double jump was saved.
Okay.
Good resource management from Atata, keeping him alive here.
Man, he's got a triple jump with the air dodge, right?
All right, just get out. Really respecting Ned in the corner there.
So,
Yeah.
sorry.
Go ahead. No, go
Well,
ahead.
you were saying earlier that Atata was doing a really good job of like those downward angle PK fires. He's definitely hitting a lot more of them in the second game. Seems to be a big game changer for him.
Yeah, and we've seen in previous sets too that if he's able to get like a jab lock situation, he can use that PK fire to rack up a ton of percent and then get a pretty early kill here at the ledge.
Ned narrowly avoiding one of those tech chase scenarios here as he's trying to get off the stage. Oh, the Psy Magnet set up into a forwarder again, but Ned stalling really well off the side of the stage, avoiding the yo-yo and many other traps.
Oh, dang.
Oh man,
I hate that. That shit scares the crap out of me.
It's so
He's
good.
trying to make a little boy skewer.
He is. He's making Ness kebabs. Here.
You see how Ned just did his up B straight into the PK Thunder 1
Yeah.
there? Just to disable the PK
man.
Thunder 2 opportunity? That's so interesting.
Okay, back throw.
There's the classic.
All right, now we're sitting with a Atata with a. Oh, yeah, that's on shield.
I feel like as soon as Atata gets like, now we did see that crazy edge guard on the first stock, but as soon as he starts to get this more consistent, this is going to really start skewing in his favor because he's forcing Ned off stage a lot. He's just not getting the stock very often.
Yeah.
But he's putting him in a bad position like frequently.
I love the crouch that we're seeing. A lot of counterplay for a lot of the characters in this bracket use crouch. Like we see AK use it all the time, especially against Sephiroth, who's using a lot of like falling aerials. Just staying as low to the ground is going to be really good counterplay.
But then the turnaround up air is the counter to that counterplay, right? Because that's like one of the lowest presenting aerials that kills off the top that you can really choose. But Ned does find the stock here, and it's going to even things up in game number 2.
Ned only sitting at 39%, but that's nothing Sephiroth can't. Well, there we go.
Oh no.
Nothing he can't make up, right?
Oh no, the 2-frame.
No jump.
Oh wow, this is just a masterclass in edge guarding from Ned right now. Scintilla?
No
Oh,
chance.
not
Didn't
enough
even
to make
beat
it.
Bro, that air dodge is crazy. That air dodge is crazier than that edge guard scenario.
Ned did not give Atata a moment to even breathe. Like, getting the 2-frame on the air dodge, I think that's pretty much what sealed it off. Like, he'd already survived 2 or 3 different attempts, so that one is just like, okay, now he's setting you back out with forward air. You have no resources, and all Ned has to do is just wait for you to do anything.
We mentioned in the last Atata set we commented, just never count out Atata's recoveries, but no one has been more consistent at taking that double jump than Ned in this bracket so far.
He definitely was like, oh, you're up? That's cute. Oh, it's my favorite Xenoblade song.
You know what? I've never played Xenoblade, but the music is fire.
Yes.
I'll give
Yeah,
him that.
bangers.
Yeah, I feel like in neutral it's been pretty back and forth. I feel like Atata's holding his own, but as soon as Ned's able to get him to the
gosh,
ledge,
dang.
he just does not drop those edge guards.
Oh my god.
Oh, what?
The wings that helped.
I just heard the fairs. I'm like, what in the Smash
Oh my
Lord?
god.
And they're trying to turn around the PK Thunder. He gets the poke with the yo-yo to send Ned off, and then back throw to
Okay.
finish the 0 to death.
He said, fine, you kill me off stage, I'll just never be off stage. In fact, I'll never get hit. What's your plan now? You can't hit me.
Atata could do no wrong in that string, and it continues here as the
I
Fairs
don't think he has a jump.
juggle. Ned all the way over.
Oh my God,
Yes,
Atata,
wild.
please!
Now he has a jump.
Oh my Lord! Oh,
Okay.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
I didn't know if he was going to be in a tech situation or not. I was kind of afraid for him there.
That was wild.
He said, I've never been 3-0 in my life. We're never letting that happen. Girl, you thought. Ain't no way.
Okay.
Atata is playing on fire.
Yeah, I was trying to read the roll there.
Ooh.
Ned definitely afraid of like a back throw off stage here. Woo!
I can say we didn't expect the counter in that situation, but it's going to work out brilliantly here for Ned. And I guess he could have disrupted the ledge anyway. All right, forward tilt across the stage gets this to a 2-stock game.
That was kind of crazy. I could have swore Atata had glasses on. It's like he did the glasses push, but had no glasses on. Did you guys see
That's
that?
how focused
Am
you
I
gotta be,
tripping?
Alex.
Ooh, okay.
Atata trying to prove he's the protagonist here, right?
He's
He's
playing
the
like it.
champ.
The champ is here. But can he take this stock? Because Ned is pretty comfortable at this range. He's got wing online, and honestly, after a couple more hits,
Ooh,
none of that matters because he's
the
dead from
raw
the yo-yo.
yo-yo. Quickest option out of shield. Good stuff with that.
Yeah, Atata really slowed the game down there as soon as Ned took that second stock. Just took his time, found exactly what he was looking for, that up smash out of shield.
Right, this can be scary. Manages to make it back to the platform with some movement, but getting towards kill percent here, especially against Sephiroth, who has a lot of kill power, has to play super patient. I think that Atata's doing a great job of abusing the fact that Sephiroth doesn't have a great out of shield, so he's playing super close, trying to catch these like spot dodges and rolls and these panic options as soon as he's getting a lot of pressure. But ooh, the back air!
Yeah, that back air was so close, but Atata just scraping by, and he's going to be able to reset, get the hits here, and just push Ned to the corner.
Ooh, scary stuff. Oh, we're going to see an early back throw to reset the edge guard, potentially.
Another early one wing for Ned.
Yeah, he really needs it right now. He's way down.
It's like Atata can't even feel comfortable, especially after that last game.
Yeah, because that last game, like, he got sent off stage at like 20 and just never was able to make it back. But right now, we're seeing a little bit of the reverse. All right, great block on the up B, and Atata just trying to find some way to seal this out. Of course, Sephiroth, not the heaviest character. This 93% is even more devastating when someone against, the knockback that Ness has access to.
Oh yeah, Ness's kill power could make this really scary for Ned in an instant. That reverse hit of a neutral air, not going to be enough to kill, but these PK Thunders have been just so annoying off the side of the stage for Ned.
Ooh, that was so scary
Yeah, no
for Ned
turnaround
there.
on the grab
Atata
there.
a little slow on the punish, but that could have been it.
Ned looking for a roll there on that fade back up air, just trying to
Oh,
wow.
that's not fully connecting.
He said, you can't catch me.
Man.
Nope.
We need a. Ooh, okay,
There it
back
is.
here. Yeah.
I like the way Atata reset that. So we saw the first stock he lost because like Ned was baiting him to roll in or dash in unsafely. Because that's what you said, he'll do those short hops and not actually like pull the trigger on the back air. And he fell for it. And then Atata, the entire rest of the game is like, you're never hitting me with that again. Like he would kind of like walk his way forward slightly and wait. And just wait for Ned to like pick something committal.
Bro.
So he definitely did a lot of really good adaptation. And that first combo super set the tone for game 3.
It was.
We'll
it
see
was
that
the
on the
no.
replays
It was
later.
the no glasses push that did it for him, bro.
Yeah, I really like the movement that we were seeing from Ned. He kept like dashing towards Atata and then turning around and back airing or F tilting. But I think Atata definitely caught on to that and was not getting hit by it, was not getting fooled.
All right, well, Atata still has a lot of work to do if he wants to stay alive in this winner's bracket here.
If he starts it off like he started off game 3, he's good.
Yeah.
He does that again.
Picking a little bit of a larger stage in Pokemon Stadium 2 makes a ton of sense here for Ned. It's going to be harder for Atata to close the gap against this giant sword.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
See you.
And now waiting for the air dodge, like Atata threw that PK fire down at the diagonal angle and then just waited for the air dodge afterwards and was able to press the advantage. 60% already in game 4.
Yeah, I think Ned has a good read on when Atata's using that side magnet on his shield. He's trying to get the cross up with a back air or a nair. And so really good parry on that, getting a pretty meaty punish.
Woo. Okay, Ned got out of that first fire, which the second one was the one that kills you, right? So
Yeah, the second one is, that's where you set up for like the down air. Ooh, good parry from Ned. Really important parry.
Uh-oh, the wing's here. Oh, no. Poor Ness.
yeah, this is the spot that did so much work for Ned in the games that he's won so far in this set, but the champ able to break out of there with a dash attack.
You know, I'm noticing that, like, even though Ned got that, like, really insane edge guard on game 2, like, we haven't seen that same energy for game 3 or even right now. Like, he's been way more cautious, just kind of, like, hanging at center stage. And I think Atata having that extra little bit of comfort is what's giving him the lead.
Shield's so low, and the up tilt will at least clash.
Oh my gosh.
That was so smart there from Atata, like staying in the shield. Ooh, dang, still dying.
From downtown.
Yeah, I feel like Atata's pulling the trigger on a lot of moves when he's falling, especially Nair, and it's helping him out with a lot of these hitboxes that Ned's throwing out, but still, the kill power potential on Ned is going to be crazy, especially with this movement, too.
I'm telling you, that perfect up air when he's falling down is just so scary.
Yeah.
And even with the parry, Atata couldn't do anything about it. He was just stuck.
Oh, no! Bad.
That's not what you want to see, especially in a set like this.
And it was such an even game right before that happened, too.
Ned can bring this back, but it's going to be a tall order. Yeah, as long as he doesn't miss a tech there.
Yeah, he would have died if he missed that tech. We saw it earlier.
And now the wing is up at 53%, super early. That means if this does go down to a last stock, last hit situation, the wing will very likely be gone.
Right now, Atata taking full advantage of the momentum from that net SD, though. And he almost got the 2-frame down air to finish it.
PK Thunder.
Right? He's been super consistent with those PK Thunders, doing a really good job of keeping Ned at the ledge, but able to sneak underneath with that platform.
All right, now Ned in the good position that he wants, trying to take control of the ledge, but a good scramble from Atata on that neutral air gives him the stage back.
Ooh,
and there it goes.
Nice.
The yo-yo up smash, game number 5. Shout out to Atata. Playing an extremely horrible matchup for Ness.
He really is. And he's just playing it phenomenal.
I really liked on that last stock there, in a lot of those tech chase situations, Atata was always covering roll in, even though Ned was consistently rolling out, rather than facing, like, if he's wrong, covering the roll out and then getting, like, back aired off stage and having to deal with a ledge trap. He just chose the safe option over and over again and was like, I'm just going to stack up this percent. Eventually he's going to be at kill percent where I can get him with, like we saw, an up smash or literally anything else that would have killed.
Yeah, he's crazy good at sneaking those up smashes in. Ooh,
So to game five we go. Maybe not exactly how you drew it up, but for Atata, for Chicago, for the Midwest, as we say, we take those.
Well, Emma, you did say Atata's like one of your possible favorites to win this all, right? He's playing like it. He's playing really strong.
Yeah, Atata's one of those guys that he just doesn't get the shine that he could be getting because of college, but he just recently graduated, and he was like, you know what, I'm trying to get out here in the streets.
That's exactly what Doorstop did. He finished college. He's like, it is my time. Y'all are going to know my name.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Look at that pressure, but how did Ned sneak by? What a great up B below Atata's attack range.
Oh, this is
This
scary.
is so
You have to watch
tense.
out for that F tilt.
Oh, my God.
Can't hang on too long.
Uh-oh.
And there again, the back air
up throw.
feint afforded Ned the grab and just going to keep this pressure on.
One thing I'm afraid of, so on that up throw, he made Atata burn that air dodge right away. If he gets another up throw, I can definitely see him conditioning
He's gonna
and, like,
wait.
finding it.
Especially under the platform. All right, one wing is online.
Dang. The up air on the PK Fire.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, that dash into F tilt is so much space that's covered by Sephiroth.
So safely, too.
Yeah. Oh!
Is that a shield drop, you think?
I think so. I don't
Okay.
think it poked.
It was getting tiny there, though.
We've also seen that Atata's been pretty consistent about parrying, so it might have been a mess up on that.
Okay.
Also, Ness has a big-ass head, so it's possible that it just got under there.
A 2 count on the back throw. I am surprised that Sephiroth lived there, but it looks like from across Pokemon Stadium, he's fine.
Wow.
Another
Dang.
miss on the final hit of the dash attack.
Dash attack.
Oh, no.
And he's scouting that air dodge now, like you mentioned.
Wing ran out just in time, too, 'cause this could have been disastrous for Atata. Okay. Oh, nice recovery from Ned.
Find a way through these PK fires and thunders off the side of the stadium. Just run up, get him.
He teleported, too.
I feel like Ned paid for PK or the dash attack from Ness to not work. Like, it's happened so many times that he paid him off or something.
Literally.
Because when you think of multi-hit moves not working, Ness is not one of them that you think about not
No.
working.
Not in this game. In this game, they're pretty consistent.
Sephiroth said, hey, kid, here's $5. Let me tell you. Dash attack, we're done with that today.
Now Ned in the driver's seat again. He's got this ledge trap opportunity, and he's just trying to keep these PK fires at bay, but here comes Atata.
Oh, not again. Everyone cringed at the exact moment that started. Everybody in the room.
And these air dodges are getting scouted on the up airs.
There it
Watch
is.
out.
Okay, unfair.
Oh, he ran past it.
Okay, gets the grab for his trouble. And
Okay, didn't barrel the air dodge there, though. You were definitely right, but I think Atata was ready for it, not pulling the trigger on the air dodge just yet. Oh, yep, there's that F tilt. Can't hang on too long. But we've seen that Atata's able to rack up a lot of percent, especially with that down tilt. That was like 40.
Oh, no. But the wing is here.
that was an infinite. I don't know how Ned got out of it.
It was. The wing is on deck. Q.
Okay.
Damn! Caught
This
him.
is so hype.
Caught
This
him
is so
lacking.
exciting.
Stock of champions, folks.
First up throw of the set, and he just caught him chilling up there.
Oh, had another air dodge scouted, but Ned went for the side B under the platform.
This is for sure one of the closest matches we've had the entire weekend. Right now, Ned in the driver's seat getting a lot of free damage on Atata. Atata struggling to find his way down and struggling to find a hit confirm, but man, that back air spelled a lot of disaster for Ned. He's lost a lot of stage control for Atata.
Ned's going to take control here at the ledge again. We've seen how violent he can be off of these ledge traps.
Woo!
The double roll.
The double roll.
Gets out.
A true thug.
But Ned's taking it slow and steady. He's just getting his chips in with these
stressed
neutralizers.
out
Back
right
air. Not quite enough on that back air.
This could be it. How do you get off the stage? Ned is waiting for anything. Another back air, but not the sweet spot.
Oh.
Hey, relax. Hold on.
Don't let him heal for like 90. I don't even know how much he heals for off of that.
So much.
Able to get the late hit on that fair. Oh, what do you do?
He's literally just got
just a little guy.
It's a mosquito.
He's alive.
It's a gnat and a fly swatter.
It's
He's
that
like,
big
get out of
ass
here.
head, bro. I'm pretty sure Sephiroth is the reason why Ness has no pupils.
Oh, watch out for any of those. The side magnets and
like
PK
a
fires can
jump
represent so
scare.
much damage, and even a stock on a missed tech, though. Don't count Atata out of this yet. He just needs to get into center stage, and he does.
This is crazy.
Okay.
Oh, don't miss the tech.
Life-saving roll from Ned. He easily could have been robbed right there. Atata still putting on some pressure, just barely missing that PK fire, but he's playing so close to the chest. Ned is struggling to actually find the hit that he needs to win this.
And they're just crossing up the shield now. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
No way!
Wing is here.
Oh my God,
Across
this
the
is insane!
stage.
Okay, what is the ledge
it
trap
back.
going to be? Sticking with these forward tilts. Ned's
Oh my
Air
god.
dodge.
No, not
Not
enough!
killing.
careful with the
How does he land? Oh, man!
Finding another air dodge down to the ground is Ned sealing